started as a typical day at the office. When you're as important as I am, you're constantly fielding international cattle calls and reviewing grazing reports. Yep, you have to stay pretty sharp in the dairy biz. So when William the Kid's sons made their appearance, I immediately snapped into action. There were dozens of them. I fought them hoof and nail. Pow, 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 I did. My whole body's a weapon. Then suddenly, I smelled something revolting. It could only be one thing. Feta cheese! The stink was so overwhelming that I nearly passed out. Taking advantage of my momentary asphyxiation, kidnappers jumped me and then forced me into a smelly, dark bag. They whisked me away to Kid's secret island fortress. It was just so humiliating being bagged up like a piece of beef.
But were you able to learn anything about what William the Kid is up to?
Well, thanks to a little bovine ingenuity on my part, I picked a few things up. Kid's demented scheme for gaining worldwide domination is run by a front company called Nectar of the Goats Corporation. He has a 5-part master plan. First, capture all the dairy cows in the world. As you know, he's already done that. Second, he built that Milky Weapon of Destruction inside his secret fortress. Third, use this Milky Weapon of Destruction to flood the capital with none too fresh dairy milk. Fourth, frame all the poor dairy cows for this heinous crime. Fifth, take over the entire dairy world. Bye, folks. Someone needs to find that secret fortress and disarm that Milky Weapon of Destruction.
Sounds challenging. I need to find that secret fortress and disarm that Milky Weapon of Destruction.
Oh, I almost forgot. When William the Kid's back was turned, I swiped the secret code that turns the Milky Weapon of Destruction off.
Good going. Where is it?
Well, I had to swallow the code before I could read it so it wouldn't be discovered. Can you believe it?
I find the whole thing a little hard to swallow. We need to figure out a way to get a look at that code. Someone needs to find that secret fortress and stop William the Kid. I wonder what time it is. A clock is the one thing Professor Quack forgot to include in my spy watch.
Good morning, Spy Fox. I took the liberty of loading the vending machine with some of my ingenious new spy gadgets. You should take a look at some of them, Spy Fox. They may come in handy.
Hey, according to Spy Corps' database, William the Kid has 3 overdue library books.
I always suspected Kid had some latent criminal tendencies. If I don't get that code out of you, I may never be able to disarm that Milky Weapon of Destruction.
How long is your arm?
X-ray gum. How does this work, Professor Quack?
Ah, that's my new and improved beef flavor X-ray gum. I'll explain how it works. You take a stick out, put it up against something beefy, move it around, and then you can see the yucky stuff inside. The best part of all is, when you are done, you can chew the gum. It actually has a very refreshing, beefy flavor.
You know, 4 out of 5 dentists prefer X-ray gum for their patients who need X-rays.
A duck needs his fiber.
I hope I can keep my stomach down when I get that information out of Mr. Udderly's stomach. We need to find a way to see that code inside you, Mr. Udderly.
I was afraid you were going to say that. I have to warn you, I have a pretty low tolerance for pain. I once passed out from a paper cut I got while licking a stamp.
Hey, according to Spy Corps' database, William the Kid has 3 overdue library books.
I always suspected Kid had some latent criminal tendencies.
Don't bother me right now. I'm busy inventing a new spy gadget that will send secret messages with aromas.
You mean a gadget that writes with smells?
Yes, it's a pen that uses invisible stink.
So, exactly how long does the average cow's digestive system take to process food?
You mean, well, that would be opening up a really messy topic of discussion.
Mr. Udderly, why did you have to swallow the code in the first place? Couldn't you have put it in your pocket?
Whoa, I hadn't thought of that. That would have been a lot easier in the end, huh?
I've never liked the word espionage. It sounds like something you do after eating bad chili. If there was just some way to see inside you.
Maybe we could call the Psychic Cows Network and let one of their friendly representatives make a prediction.
If I don't get that code out of you, I may never be able to disarm that Milky Weapon of Destruction.
How long is your arm?
Excuse me, Professor, but could you explain this X-ray gum gadget to me again?
Yes, the beef-flavored X-ray gum. You put it against some cowhide, and it will let you take a look around inside. It also comes in cinnamon flavor. I love this new sugar-coated paper.
Here's where I keep my spy gadgets. What's in this egg-shaped container, Professor Quack?
This is a little gadget I call the Spy Putty. What you do is open the cute little egg container and spread the putty on whatever you want to make a copy of. Press down and then peel the putty off. You have a perfect copy.
That looks rather silly.
I know what you're thinking. You think that the Spy Putty looks a lot like that silly stuff they sell in toy stores. What you don't know is that I thought of it first. Those duplicitous duplicators stole my idea.